Can you be sexist against men, starting with you?
Yes. I would say yes, but I would like to elaborate on this.
Okay, go ahead.
I think a lot of the sexism towards men comes from some sort of trauma. Like, I myself have like been in that boat, in those shoes, where it's like, I hate men, all of men suck, and that's because I had unresolved things. I love men, but I hate them at the same time, you know.
That's a yikes, but okay. Wait, you love men, but you hate them at the same time?
Yeah, I think a lot of men are losers.
A lot of men are. How so? You mean financially?
No, just like in general. Like, if I'm.
Is Nick a loser?
Nick is such a fucking loser.
What the fuck? Nick, are you gonna stand for that?
Bro.
What about Gustavo?
Gustavo, are you a loser?
Damn. The fuck?
You're a little pathetic little baby loser.
Whoa, she's.
What the fuck did you just say about my boy Gustavo?
The
I
fuck?
asked him if he was.
That's
I
a
didn't say he was.
kick-out moment for fucking. You can't insult Gustavo.
Gustavo,
He's
tell
the
me.
best.
Oh, I'm gonna wrestle him later and I'm gonna win.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, it's Rachel Wilson.
No, like, actual,
Gustavo,
like, fighting
that's
though.
on you, bro.
Look at
I'm
this.
staying out of this one.
We got Rachel Wilson, Andrew's wife, in the chat. Maddie, can you read it?
Andrew is the best husband ever. He's extremely good to me and a very kind person. He is a 10. Sorry to all our haters. Hi, Brian.
Yo, what's up, Rachel? Thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to pull that up there because it was kind of relevant.
That was years of patriarchal brainwashing that got her to believe that.
Yeah, he brainwashed Rachel Wilson. Brainwashed her. And by the way, she has a book, which is... Did you also force her to write the book too, Andrew?
Gun to her
I
head.
did, but only because I knew that I could promo and sell a bunch of copies and then buy more guns for my own selfish patriarchal needs. It's called Occult Feminism. You can find it on Amazon,
there you go.
among other
Little
places.
plug there,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for allowing me to shamelessly shill it, Brian.
Of course.
I want to start a cult.
Good times. Wait, so okay. You have a love-hate relationship with men.
Yeah.
You said most men are losers?
Yes.
What are most women then?
I think the general population, I'm kind of deviating away from this question, but I think the general population, a lot of people are really insecure and they project that onto other people.
Okay. All right.
So I think
moving
it's on both sides.
Can you be sexist towards men?
Yes, absolutely. Sexist, yes. Misandrist, no.
Wait, hold on.
I will clarify
What?
this. I will clarify
Let's
this.
not dive back into that.
I would not like to either. If I can clarify this without diving back into a
No,
conversation,
we
I
weren't.
will.
I don't even think we were. We've talked about. Can you be racist towards white people?
Because I was gonna connect it to that. I was gonna say I think you can be sexist to men in the same way you can be prejudiced, like a white person can be prejudiced, but I don't
What?
think on a systemic level there's no like misandry.
What?
Hold on, bro. What? Yeah. Wait. So you're saying you can be sexist?
Yeah, on like an individual prejudice level, yeah, you can say I hate men, but it doesn't equate to any sort of real.
No systemic.
No.
There's no systemic. So you're saying there's current? Oh my God, bro! I don't even know where to begin with this one. This shit could take 3 hours to
I hope
fucking
it doesn't.
unwind. So, but I'm confused because this is a little bit different than your stance on the racism.
It is different,
with white
yeah.
people because you said no, you can't be racist towards white people.
Nah, it's the same logic, Brian. You'll see as you unravel.
It's the same logic,
shit.
but I do feel differently about it. I don't know if I want to get into that
But
conversation.
okay, so misandry.
Yeah.
Do you deny that there even is misandry? The
yeah.
hatred
on
of,
like a, and I know there's definitely hatred of men. I think it is.
But it's not on a systemic level.
I don't think
because
it- I mean,
women
yeah,
don't
you
have
can
the
mock me, but yeah,
systemic
that's what I
power
think.
In society, they can't really be misandrous, right?
Sorry, what?
Because women don't have institutional power, they can't really be misandrous,
that's
right?
not the definition of misandry, though. So if the
That's what
definition
she's
of
gonna say.
misandry,
Hang on, just let her. Hang on. That's what you're gonna say,
If we're
right?
well, I mean, if we're going by the definition of like strictly hatred of men, yeah, then yeah, you can hate men.
it says dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against men.
Yeah, then you can
But
definitely.
why do
Wouldn't
you
it guess
believe
also
that
be like
misandry
lesbianism
can't
if,
really
like, you just
exist?
dislike
It's
men?
because of
Like,
why.
it's not in your taste buds.
Because of why? What?
Why is it that you actually believe, though, that misandry can't exist? It's because you believe that women don't have institutional power, and therefore, because they don't, they can't truly be misandrous. Only men
Well, that's
can
why I
be
think it's different from-
patriarchist
from
and
race.
chauvinist, right? Isn't that really the case?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to repeat the question. Honestly, sorry.
You think, and you tell me if I'm wrong, that the only reason that men or women can't be misandrous towards men is because women don't have institutional power, right?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, if we're
Yeah.
going strictly on the
So
definition of hatred,
it's just
then
the
yeah.
same bullshit anti-racist argument. It's the same exact thing that you said before, right?
Yeah.
Because you know why
It's
you're
slightly
making this
different in the
argument?
United
Because
States,
it
though.
makes you a minority. The reason you make this argument is because it makes you a minority. That's the only
No,
reason
I don't
you women. Yeah, it is. Listen, I'll
Okay,
prove
I mean,
it.
you're
Are you a
assuming my
minority?
perspective. You're assuming my perspective.
Are you a minority?
No, I don't think women are the minority, and neither are white people, and I'm a white woman.
Well, wait
I'm
a second.
I'm a
That's
majority in
confusing
both
to me.
ways.
Wait. That's super confusing. You're not a minority, but you cannot discriminate as any type of collective against men. Only men can collectively discriminate
Yes.
against you.
I could engage in discrimination against a black man, on a
Yes,
racial
it
level.
would, but that would not negate the fact that you're a minority just because you could discriminate against a black man. A Hispanic could discriminate against a black man, correct?
Sure. Yes.
So if a Hispanic can discriminate against a black man,
Mm-hmm.
you would not say a Hispanic is not a minority, would you?
No, but I mean, I'm not a
No,
minority.
of course
Like
not, but
statistically,
you-
I'm not a minority.
How could
I
you
don't
not
know.
be a minority?
That's not what
Are you
minority
saying that you're
means.
the majority but don't have institutional power? That's what you're saying?
Yes. Like, as a whole, women do not have more institutional power than men. White women
Right,
have more
but-
institutional power than a lot of different groups.
How
But
does that not make you a
we're ta-
minority, though?
I never said anyone was a minority. I'm
Yeah, but
not a minority.
how could you not be a minority?
Because that's not the
absent
definition. Minority
institutional
means
power?
a minority
In other
of the
words-
population.
All right, let's try this a different way. Let's assume that we're looking at this from an intersectional perspective. You know what intersectionality is from your feminist study classes, correct?
I've never taken one, but I can take a stab at it.
You
yeah.
would put white men at the top of the oppress everybody the fuck else ladder, right?
I don't think there's anyone above white men. I wouldn't rank it on like a hierarchy, but
If you
we
were
had
to rank
to,
it on
yeah.
a hierarchy, white men would be on the top,
Yep,
right?
I would put them at the top.
And women, white women, would be under that, right?
Yes, I would say so, yeah.
Wait,
Gotcha. Maybe like second, right? Number 2?
Sure.
Yeah, right. So you're saying that you're discriminated against by white men as a white woman.
I mean, in some ways, I'm sure. I think misogyny is absolutely relevant. I think institutional discrimination against women in the United States and like most developed countries is not the problem that it has been historically. But I mean, there are countries where women just got the right to drive like 5 years ago.
Yeah, we're talking about the United States.
Okay, yeah. Then
And inside the United States, you still consider yourself to be underneath white men, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, so you are oppressed by white men, right?
I mean, in a small way, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
So when you say that white women or black women or any women cannot actually be misandrous, you're just saying that because you consider white men to be above everybody in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. So next time,
Cool.
just say that. Now,
Okay,
diving,
I will.
diving into that, are there more white women or white men in the United States?
I think women. I think
Do you
women
think
outnumber.
women?
I think women.
Why
outnumber
is
men.
it? How come they don't have the institutional power, even though
Because it's not a
there's
number.
more of
It's
them
not a
than there are
numbers
men?
game. It's not a. That's not. I mean, that's just not how institutional power works.
Really? So then a minority could hold institutional power and lord it over everybody else?
Yeah. We've already gone into the discussion of scale.
Wait,
Like,
I just wanted to make sure that I have this clear. A minority could hold institutional power and lord it over everybody else, even in a place where they're not the majority, correct?
Sure.
Like Detroit?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.